Boom to the hay, all you sports fans out there in the tubosphere, to you, the individuals, part of the collective. Welcome to Fast Track Sports Rag highlights here on Talk Radio version of the OMSR. I am your brief but concise host, Will, the alternative ESPN Sports Thrill. Talking briefly and concisely, Winter X, a beautiful sunny day today, Aspen, Colorado. Specifically, the ladies' Snowboard Slopestyle finals. And no three-peat for our American gal, Jamie Anderson. Stunning sort of upset this gal from Norway, who was like way behind. Got this great run in. Went up to first. Alright, I don't want to spoil it for you, but that's what's coming up. I always do a little bit of a show like this, talk radio or live from the set type deal, to let you know the clip order coming up and the whys and wherefores. You get a significantly longer highlights reel that way, so the least you can do is hear me out. For the always and only and always 2 to 3 minutes from the talk radio version. Plenty of clips coming up. This is due to the OMSR sponsor being the DMCA, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Covers all kinds of good things that the OMSR is definitely dependent on, and so I adhere to that. Especially, I like to give a shout out, professional courtesy-wise, journalistic courtesy-wise, video highlights courtesy to ESPN and X Games. Everything else to the OMSR. All right. So on the quickie sport round of the segment, these gals got every bit the ability as the men. Yet there's no big air for the women events. You know what I mean? Snowboard nor ski. So, the ski big air is coming up tonight. It's sort of the headliner event. And then, of course, we're going to have Super Pipe tomorrow. This being filmed on Saturday, so the final day's worth of events tomorrow. Also, just to let you know, all these events, they're 2 hours, but there's only 2 events being profiled because they're showing all the runs for 8 competitors. They take 2 to 3 minutes, sometimes 4. You go back, you see the review, you go back and see the highlights through the run again a second time. It's just not possible to put up a 36-minute video from all that. Besides, it would run counter to the what I like to think of as like the most modern day, but it's also the truest to its core OMSR mantra. That being trying to bring you the best 2 and 3 hour sporting events in only 8 to 12 minutes. Thanks for watching those silly DUIs while you're out there. Roll clips.
77.33, so that score will be dropped again. All 8 riders getting 3 runs. We count the best score. Up next, Amy Fuller, who's sitting just outside of the podium, trying to replace a 63, and she sits in 4th.
Alrighty, Miss Fuller, what do you have? She's not really taking advantage of the rails there. 50-50, 50-50. If not, judges are like, right, come on.
That's where Jamie clearly has separated herself.
Exactly. And the backflip. Oh! Sending it
Amy Fuller going for it on her second run.
Wow. Now, the thing with that, though, I hope she has the rails to back it up, because as amazing as it is for her to pull that out, it's a slopestyle. It's not a big air competition, so you do have to have the full top to bottom, taking advantage of every feature on the course. But man, is that cool to see. Look how high she is above the lip.
Love that shot. And it also shows just how insane all of these slopestyle riders are, flying through the air.
Like she wasn't close to landing it.
So there you see Jamie Anderson, our current leader. Let's learn a little bit more on what makes the winningest woman in slopestyle tick.
My life life philosophy. It's about finding the joy and beauty in every moment.
Jamie Anderson able to go back-to-back gold.
Anything we believe in is possible, and that's kind of been my practice the last year with yoga and meditation.
That was a clinic put on by Jamie Anderson.
Not being attached to the outcome, but knowing that I'm capable of it.
She is killing it right now.
Kind of taking a moment to slow down and embrace everything.
Jamie Anderson crushed it.
With anything I do in life, I'm constantly trying to learn and grow and progress myself as a human, as a friend, and a snowboarder.
So Jamie Anderson, the method behind the madness is staying calm and in the moment.
That was impressive. Frontside rodeo is, you're going off your toes. And
Yeah, let's take another look off that first kicker.
boom, pops. Just a different,
Right.
spinning axis.
Lands toe side, but stays up.
Boom, 720, spots her landing, brings it around. Now she just has to clean it up.
Right.
Which is why we give them 3.
So Norendal stays in third, a 42.66. She's still in medal position, but our current leader, Jamie Anderson, from South Lake Tahoe, a 4-time X Games snowboard slopestyle winner and the youngest female medalist in X Games winter sports history here.
So you're saying that she's been crushing it for a long time?
Well, Jamie will be making her Olympic debut at Sochi in 2014, along with the rest of this slopestyle final field, as every single finalist is headed to Sochi for the Olympics. It's the first time ever slopestyle will be at the Olympic Games.
And am I excited to see that? So Jamie Anderson sitting in the lead, as you said. But we want to see her throw the 900. Right? It's never been done at X Games.
Nope.
And who better than Jamie Anderson to kick it off? Ooh, showing just how difficult it is. Just squeaking that in.
She's so creative off the top with the way she uses all the obstacles. From the pump house to the rails, she's so on point, and that's a big deal for the judges.
Oh, yeah. And that gap to backside lip. All right, going into the jump section. What do you got? Frontside 720. Ooh, little sketch. Go. Boom. All right. I guess she's like, I'm on.
Yeah.
All right. Cab. Wow. It's so impressive that she's able to bobble like that and regain her composure. Score's not going to increase, but just the sheer fact that she was able to make it down and didn't abort.
Well, let's take another look right off the top. Jamie Anderson puts it down.
Look at that press, and then starts to get almost outside of herself.
So Jamie Anderson, our current leader, with a 95.66.
Oh, and that was just beautiful. Until she slid out, not able to hold on. Frontside 720. It'll do it to you.
So an 82.66. She'll hold on to her first score.
Jamie Anderson, Spencer O'Brien battling back and forth. You see there with the leaderboard. But David Wise, that kiss must have come from a really cute girl, because he ran it all night, it seemed like.
Well, I assume it's his wife, but man, yeah, that lipstick is on there big time. So we drop in for the final runs here in the contest. Isabel Durungs from Switzerland. It is run number 3. And as we said before, 8 riders here in the final, 3 runs. We count the best score. Isabel sitting in 5th place. She's going to need a big score if she wants to jump in a podium position.
And in 93, which requires grabs, 2540s, 720s at least. Up, and there she goes, 720. A little bit of a hand drag. Oh, trying to take it 900.
So Kier, I gotta say, this is really impressive because Isabel's making her X Games debut, but she looks like a vet out there with 3 straight solid runs.
Yeah, top to bottom, able to get it, but it's those little details right there that are going to keep them off the podium. Keep her off the podium. the 900, almost the first one that we've ever seen. You know, we're going to have to hold that one tighter for a more flawless execution. But the sheer fact of her throwing it, floating at least 80 feet.
So Isabel 6th in 5th place as we await her score on her 3rd run. She had an 84.66 on her first attempt. So we await to see if she will move up a 78.33. So 5th place is where she stays, making her X Games debut.
So she comes in. Nice front side 720.
Gets the grab.
Yep, holds it all the way around, sends it deep.
Here she is on the money booter.
Into the backflip. So looking to replace Norendal with the 93. Norendal, though, had a more progressive rail section. A 360, 540, 720, and a 540. So 6 total rotations. Where Gasser had the 180, the 720 to backflip.
We'll see if the judges agree with you. Is it enough to jump her in to the top 3? Gasser 6th and 7th.
I'm going to quick joust this in and say no. But I have been wrong before.
So Gasser awaits her run 3 score, making her X Games debut here in Aspen in 2014. An 87.66, so it does jump her up, but only into 5th place. So the rookie will not go home with the hardware, but keep your chin up. A great performance from her.
Yes, Celia, you needed to step it up. You did just that. Let's go ahead and have you take us through your run, if you can see down here on the screen.
Starts with a board side 70. Front board on the box, and then up on the monster cannon.
How hard is it out here with these shadows?
It was really hard at last time. You can barely see. That's my rodeo. I had barely done them during practice, so I was so happy to land. And it's so dark when you land, so you barely see it landing. I'm just really excited about landing in on my last switchback 5.
Here we go with your last trick. Yeah. Nice job. Thank you, Celia.
Well, thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, Celia. She's hyped. We await her score on 96 on the dot. We have a new leader, Kieran. Do you believe it?
Actually, I do. Because that is what it's all about. I mean, the front side rodeo 720 off your toes. Difficult trick.
Wow.
Completely changed up. She's spinning all 4 rotations. We just heard Deacon say we want to see this. There it is. Off her toes. Not even a flinch from the landing. The backside 540. Again, arms in the right position, setting herself up. 720. So Max Anderson with the 2 540s and the 2 720s, although one of her 720s was harder. And then when you go to the rails, it was kind of like a split.
Love it. Celia on her 3rd run knocks off Jamie Anderson. And remember,
skills now. What she's facing right now is, do I throw the 900 because I don't know how confident I am with that, or do I just try and clean up my run and gain a few extra points with the run that I've already thrown? I think that's really what it's going to come down to. Does she want to progress women's snowboarding and do the 9 or not?
this is it. One of the greatest finishes you'll see in slopestyle. Can Jamie Anderson get back into first place on the final attempt of the contest?
Well, here we go. So far, same run switch, backside 540 to the frontside 720, going big, and ooh, that's going to cost her. So unless she's got a 900,
She may have to pull out that 9 here.
let's see. And gotta go more, but no. And the three-peat is not happening. Norendal, wow.
Norendal ending Jamie's reign here in Aspen. A gold medal here in the women's slopestyle final. What a finish. You will see all weekend here at Aspen, but Kier, this is really what boiled down and got her the gold.
Yeah, she was able to replace the 360 with the frontside 720 rodeo. And it's the details in those little teeny pieces that allow you to pull off the gold.
Well, Celia wins her second consecutive X Games gold medal. We'll be back after this message and a word from our ABC stations.